And she's still got the bell. Let's go. She didn't fail catastrophically. Alright, there. Welcome home. I catch Chocolate as she flies into my arms. Yeah, you wish you could fly into my arms. Welcome home to you too, Shigure and Vanilla. The pair continues past me and into the house. Holy, they were that bad. It sure sounds like it was an ordeal, alright. Sugar and Vanilla sound serious. They've got this really solemn air around them. I guess I'll have to reward Sugar personally. Uh-oh. God damn it. I knew something was up. They've got scratches all over them. Uh-oh. Never change. Uh-oh. No. They are getting along, just in their own way. Seeing those two fight is, in a weird way, kind of cute. I watched the two go at it through the auto window. Blomp. Holy. I don't know. Yeah, Chocolate, Vanilla, and Sugar, they weren't here. They don't know anything. What happened? Oh. Huh?
し、これはフレーメン反応だし。
Hey, you two. Save it for after work. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Let's get ready to open up. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm reminded of that saying. Move over to Azuki and Coconut, who certainly seem to have made up, and rub their heads messy with their hair. Why don't we sleep again tonight? Together again tonight, my sister? Hell no. If only I had my soundboard up. Oh, that was chapter 3. A few days after Chocolate and Vanilla returned.
いらっしゃいませ。新しい鈴になったショコラがお出迎えいたします。ショコラ、鈴自体は変わってないから分かりづらいよ。にゃにゃ、言われてみれば。じゃあ新しくなったショコラがお出迎えいたします。ショコラはほんと愛すべき猫だね。ほんと愛してる。
Yeah. She almost failed her bell exam.
こんないい天気の日にはジュレを使ったクレープフルーツケーキはいかがですか？さっぱりしててとっても美味しいですよ。だったらアールグレーとグレープフルーツのセパレートティーね。私が味見してるんだから間違いないわ。ココナッツ、お客様のお会計をお願いしてもいいかしら。うん、任せてしぐれちゃん。昨日もあずきとお兄ちゃんに特訓してもらったからバッチリだよ。980円が2点と
Oh boy.
600円が3点と。申し訳ございません、お客様。少々お待ちくださいませ。
He's not very good with math.
まあそんな混んでねえし問題ねえだろ。ナッツにはまだまだ場数踏ませなきゃなんねえしな。
Yeah, I'd rather her take her time than make mistakes, at least for now. Chocolate, Vanilla, and Sugar Day are back now. Things around the cafe have gotten much calmer now that Coconut is making far fewer mistakes.
まあバカにゃも手の抜き方覚えたみてえだし、このままいけば私が楽できそうで何よりだな。
She's still cracking the same jokes as usual, but I think she's grown a bit. Hey, why don't you help me out with this cake, Azuki?
あ？なんだよやぶから棒に。
It's just a suggestion. I figured that since we have more than enough help out front, that maybe you could give me a hand in the kitchen. We're split half in the front and half in the back, so I figured it'd be okay no matter what Vanilla says. Just thought it might be nice to have someone back here with me.
フロアリーダーの次はパティシエールか？おめえはどこまで猫使いが荒いんだよ。
Bruh. It's because you showed me how capable you can be during the incident recently. I kind of feel like I could put you in charge of the cake baking one day, Yazuki. As the owner, I can't ignore such potential. I exaggerate the way I say that last line a bit. Azuki must think so too, as she shrugs her shoulders in resignation.
私がめんどくせえって言ってもどうせ聞かねえんだろ。はあ、飼い猫のつれえとこだよな。マジ猫腹だわ。
Okay, just don't work then. It's not going to change anything. You're the only one I asked this of, Azuki. You're the only one I can ask this of, Azuki. I'm sure you understand that, right? So please. I bow my head earnestly. Azuki sighs in faint defeat. She scratches her head, annoyed, and nods slightly.
まあ、歌唱には多少なりとも借りがあるしな。ただし、あんま期待しすぎんじゃねえぞ。私がいくらハイスペックだっつっても所詮は猫なんだからな。仕事だっつうなら何でもやるけど、できねえもんはできねえぞ。
I'll teach you everything you need to know. I'm sure you'll be fine. Brimming with confidence, I give her my approval. She looks away in embarrassment.
まあ、できる限りは頑張っけどよ。ただし、ちゃんと歩合はつけろよ。研修期間はいらねえけど、ただ働きはごめんだかんな。
Yeah, I get it. As long as the others are okay with it, there shouldn't be any problems, right?
きったねえ言い方しやがって。
But
だったら歌唱が泣いて頼むくらいのもの見せてやんよ。
it's settled then. I'll be counting on you from now on, alright? Give Azuki a hearty pat on the back.
なになに、お姉ちゃんもケーキ作るの？
なんか流れでそんなことになっちまったわ。脳ある猫は爪を隠してたけど、ハイスペックっぷりを見せちまったから仕方ねえ。
あー、すごい。お姉ちゃんのケーキ楽しみだな。じゃあ僕ももっとお仕事したい。
I guess we don't see many customers until it gets a bit later into the evening. Alright. Why don't you give us a hand then, Coconut? Who knows? Maybe she has some sort of hidden potential in her. If things do happen to go well, another set of hands wouldn't hurt either.
はーい。頑張るのでよろしくお願いします。
I hope you succeed. I pray for your success. And just like that, a new experiment began at La Soleil. And she's shit. Who would have guessed?
ダメだ。やっぱり僕はダメな猫だ。
Oh my god. I guess things won't work out after all.
まあ、予想の範囲内ってか、予想通りすぎて面白くもねえわな。
Coconut collapses before the grossly abstract shortcake. She was only supposed to frost the sponge cake with cream. She put on too much. How in the world did she manage this? I can't believe what I'm seeing.
違うんだよ。別にふざけてるわけじゃなくて。
You're not going to become a pro overnight, you know.
精神論でステータス上がったら苦労しねえよ。
I don't even know what to say.
お姉ちゃん、どうしようこれ。
Eat it.
まあ、捨てるのももったいねえし。私はこれで作り直すわ。
If you think you can, Azuki. Is it even salvageable at this point? Of course it is. All I can do is sit back and watch.
ま
And
あこんなもんか。
and everyone clapped. Okay, thank you.
おおおお
This is, I mean, that's amazing. She actually rescued it from the depths of the pastry underworld. I knew she was good, but this is like beyond good. She already knows more about decorating cakes than I do. Unlucky cashew. Azuki, just where did you learn to decorate cakes like this?
こないだ歌唱に勉強させてもらったのレストランで。この店にはあんま向かねえかもしれねえけど。
Yeah. Cashew's cakes look like amateur shit. No, I'm just really surprised that you can make something like this. Did she really learn all this just by looking at the cakes at the restaurant? This cat girl is really something else. You could definitely become a pastry chef. Yeah, this is gonna be great.
あずき、やっぱり僕なんかじゃ相手にならないね。こんなところでも僕のフォローをしてもらってばっかりで。
Coconut's shoulders tremble as she lays her face down on the counter. Crap. I didn't think she'd give up so easily. At this rate, she's going to lose all her confidence. Coconut. Just one botched sponge cake. It's not that... oh, it's not that of a big deal, right? It's not that big of a deal, right? Right?
お姉ちゃん。さすがは僕のお姉ちゃん。かっこいいな。
Oh my.
もうほんとかっこいい。お姉ちゃんありがとう。ぐるぐるぐる。
やめろ。持ち上げんな。振り回すな。
照れることないじゃないか。姉妹なんだから。
キャラ変わりすぎだろおい。勝手にゴロゴロすんな。
What the fuck? She wasn't giving up. She was just incredibly happy. Happy enough to swing Azuki around like a helicopter. She skillfully spins Azuki around in the narrow kitchen. She's got some really solid coordination, doesn't she? I stare at the pair, smiling.
なんだかんだ言いながら尻尾立てちゃうお姉ちゃん大好きだな。ツンデレって思ったらすごい可愛いお姉ちゃんだ。
True.
そんな安っぽいカテゴライズするんじゃねえ。私はもっと。
The important thing is that you two are getting along, I guess. As I stare at the almost sickeningly sweet display, I decide that taking a picture of the cake Azuki decorated would be a good idea. Well, for now, why don't we try baking some sponge cake? Sponge cake is the basis for everything, after all.
僕にはまだケーキ作りは早いから横で見学してるね。お姉ちゃん頑張って。僕の分まで。
Coconut is adorable.
うるせえな。そんな気張るもんじゃねえだろうが。
Coconut has become Azuki's biggest fan. I don't think she would. I don't think she would have gotten this far if she hadn't tried to push herself. So I find this coconut absolutely adorable. Yeah, I know, right? I'm sure Azuki likes her better now as well. Anyway, I suppose it's time we got started. Mixing is a fundamental part of baking. It's a very important step.
混ぜる？そんなもんナッツだってできるぞ最近は。
お姉ちゃんに褒められちゃった。
I don't think that was much of a compliment. I guess what's important is how you mix it, really. The taste can change depending on how you do things. Watch me. First, you crack the egg and separate the yolk. Next, add some heat, but be careful so that you don't overcook it. Then mix in the sugar and stir it quickly to make sure it doesn't clump up. When the yolk becomes smooth, you can start using the egg beater. What's wrong, Coconut?
いやお兄ちゃんかっこいいなって説明しながら手際よくパパパーってやっちゃってすっごくかっこいい。
It's not that hard though.
うんうんすっごいかっこいいよ僕惚れ直しちゃう。
I'm happy that you're enjoying watching me, but this really isn't that hard. But the fact that she's getting excited about it does make me make me a little happy. I wonder if Azuki feels the same.
おめえはどこ見てんだよ。
え？
見学でもちゃんと集中しろ集中。
そうだよね。よし僕集中するよ。集中。
It's time to lock in, Coconut. She stares intensely, watching my hands. Okay, I'm gonna go on to the next step now. When whipping it, you have to do it thoroughly until it becomes fluffy, firm and fluffy. Whatever. Coconut did say she wasn't ready to make her own cake yet. And Azuki doesn't seem like she's going to say anything to her either. For now, I'll speed things up a bit for Azuki's sake. Next, we bake it in the oven. I'll show you how to check the temperature in a bit once we put it in the oven. Alright. Now, why don't you give it a shot, Azuki?
了解。じゃあちょっとやってみっかな。
Azuki and I switch places.
じゃあまずは卵だよな。歌唱がやってたのはこんな感じだったか。
She holds the egg in one hand and prepares to smash it. Wait, hold on a second.
あ、今の何かまずかったか？
No, that's not what I meant. Just... Can I get behind you for a sec?
後ろ？
I step behind Azuki as if to hug her and extend my arms in front of her. Aww. I put my hands atop Azuki's. You see? My hands are a lot bigger than yours. But you still don't have to try to break the egg with only one hand. This is your first time. We don't have to rush through things. Accuracy is what matters.
おう。なるほど。丁寧にな。
It's easy to crack an egg using a flat surface. Oh, see? That's what I said.
おう。それは知ってる。こうだよな。
Oh, just relax a little more. We're not trying to smash it.
そうだな。確かに。リラックス。落ち着け私。
Yeah, just like that. If you stick both your thumbs into the crack, you can pull it apart nicely.
両手の親指で開くみたいに。こうか
With a satisfying crack, the contents of the egg plop into the bowl. Great. Nicely done. Oh. I knew you'd have no trouble with this, Azuki.
別に褒められるようなことをしてねえし。卵割った程度で褒められるとかガキじゃねえんだからよ。
Despite that, she's blushing happily. Normally, she'd be a lot more rebellious. But she's stuttering a lot and being strangely obedient today. Strangely honest, too.
お姉ちゃんどうしたの？なんかやたら顔真っ赤だけど。あ、もしかしてお兄ちゃんに褒めてもらって照れてるの？
照れてねえよ。何適当なこと言ってんだ。
I mean, you know, it is because her face is red because Cashew complimented her, so you're not wrong there.
その箇所が張り付いてるからちょっと熱いだけだし。
Oh.
珍しいね。お姉ちゃんが褒められて照れるなんて。普段なら当たり前だろ。私を誰だと思ってんだ？とか言っちゃうくせに。
Yeah, that sounds like her. Doing imitations must be one of Coconut's hidden talents. Or maybe she's just been around Azuki that much.
私だって時と場合によっては緊張くらいするわ。
Oh, really? I guess making cakes makes you pretty tense then, huh, Azuki? I always figured you were the kind to keep your cool no matter what you did, but I guess I was wrong. She had seemed so calm with that expensive in that expensive restaurant. She always seemed so confident too.
いやまあ別にケーキ作りで緊張してるわけじゃねえけど。
Well, if it's not the baking, then it must be something else here.
何にってお前それは。
Uh-oh. Chocolate and vanilla, no. え
あずにゃん、まるでご主人様がご主人様みたいだね。あずき、乙女猫の顔してた。
Why are you looking at Azuki like that, Vanilla?
ちょっとちげえし、乙女とかマジでちげえし。
Okay.
それならココナッツの方が歌唱にデレデレしてし、マジだし。
It was one time, Ozzy, okay?
そういう勘違いやめてくださいますか？いやほんとマジで。
僕のご主人様はしぐれちゃんだけど、そのでもお兄ちゃんもご主人様みたいにも思ってるよ。
Uh,
ココちゃんもご主人様にメロメロにゃー。ご主人マジエロパティシエ。
okay, you can say that now. That there are 4 girls in the harem.
ほんと引っ掛けまくり。猫と見れば見境ないから困る。
Stop saying things like that. You'll give people the wrong idea. I pinch Vanilla's cheek as she puffs them out.
でもみんなご主人様の恋猫になったら楽しそうですにゃー。他ならぬ姉上たちならば悪くないやん。は
ちょっとケーキ作らせたくらいで私を落とした気になってんじゃねえぞ。
But
お兄ちゃんはそもそもショコラとバニラの恋人だし。
yeah, but like I can have more.
それだそれ。妹たちの男寝取るほど飢えてねえし。
Yeah, but clearly chocolate and vanilla are okay with it. Cut it out, you guys. This discussion is over. Come on now.
にゃにゃ、別にアホなことなんて言ってにゃいですよ。
You are saying out of pocket shit.
私たちは一途だけど、そもそも猫の愛は自由気まま。そうそう、知らない猫ちゃんとかは嫌ですけど、みんなならいいよね。好きな人飼てる好きな猫イコール幸せがいっぱいにゃー。
I mean, I've seen chocolate and vanilla's hate scenes, and there is a lot of love. There is a lot of sisterly love. Let's just say.
ご主人ハーレム、ほんとエロスケ、つきもの、猫たらし。
Nekopara? That's... Alright. Calm down. Pet. Hang on.
コロコロコロコロ。
There you go.
コロコロコロコロ。
See? Jeez, just what in the world are you two saying? Coconut, Azuki, say something to them. They're their older sisters.
そうだな。姉としてな。ほらナツ、姉として説教してやれ。
そこで僕、お姉ちゃんの方がお姉ちゃんじゃない。
They don't know what to say.
じゃあアズニャンとココちゃんはご主人様とラブラブするのは嫌にゃ。
Uh-oh.
いや別に嫌ってわけじゃないけど。
嫌ってわけじゃねえけど。
And that is why they can't scold us. They can't scold chocolate and vanilla. You guys aren't very convincing. Though I'm not even sure how I'd respond to that question myself. Azuki and Coconut are both adorable. Each one has their own charms, but
にゃー、やっぱりにゃー。ほらほら聞きましたかご主人様。猫は多彩でも気にしない。ちゃんと平等に愛してくれれば。
だからちげえし。だから何度も言ってるけどちげえし。そのとにかくちげえし。
そんなこと言っても尻尾は正直にゃ。
oh,
それもちげえし。ほんと違うっつってんだろ。違うんだってば。
ココナツ、
こがドキドキしてる？してるの？
胸触っちゃダメだってば。僕はシナモンじゃないんだから。
いいやないか、ええやないか。ヘルモンでもなしに。私もショコラも控えめだから憧れがないこともない。
Okay, well, I wouldn't say yours is modest. I'd say you're flat, Vanilla.
こら、そんなわしづかみにしないの。バーニーだってば。
I guess we're done for the day, huh? There's nothing I can do, but there's nothing I can do to stop them now. I put the sponge cake batter Azuki and I had made into the refrigerator. We're going to start getting busier and busier, so get back to work, you guys. It's about the best I can do. I just surrender myself to the current. Yeah, not so rough, Vanya. Amazing, they're extra fluffy. These are certainly marketable. True. They are indeed marketable.
ではご主人様、本当に好きなもの買っていいんですね。
Yes. Yep. We're celebrating your bell renewals, after all. Why don't you and Vanilla both go pick out whatever you want?
ご主人様のプレゼントだ。やったー。さすがは私のご主人。粋な計らい。
See, while you two were away on your bell exam, I was here making out with all of my cat girl companions. I mean,
私は別に苦労してないけど。バニラ、準備 OK？ 完璧。お茶からポテチまで。これで何時間でも戦える。よーし、じゃあ行くよー。お買い物、お買い物。
oh god, they're on Amazon. What are they gonna buy?
ショコラとネットショッピングデート。超ワクワク。じゃあまずは楽天市場からだね。ゴーゴー。お、ご主人のお買い物履歴からのおすすめ。お店のものばっかり。つまんない。
Bro, what Vanilla, what were you expecting to be in my previous purchases?
もっとこうプライベーティーなすごいの楽しみにしてるのに。
Listen, I don't need a fleshlight. I've got two in front of me. I'm and I don't need condoms because cat girls and humans can't get pregnant, you know. It's just that easy, right? You know, it's a very good loophole in visual novel standards. for visual novels, you know, you never wear a condom in an eroge.
まあまあ、今日の本題は違うから。じゃあまずはどこから見る？宝石？でもショコラ、ビー玉と真珠の違いよくわかってないし。
You know, an easy purchase is catnip.
綺麗なら何でもいいんだよ。あとは愛が困ってればなおよし。ショコラはかわいそうなほどちょろい猫だね。でもそれもまたかわいいから何とも言えない。これ見てバニラ、大変。マグロがあるよ。しかも一匹丸ごと。
Listen, unless it's same day shipping, I don't recommend buying the tuna, okay?
おー、丸々一匹で172万円。素敵だよショコラ。
Excuse me? That's $1,700. Like, no, I don't think you should buy that. I don't have that money. I don't have that much money.
大トロがどのくらいあるかくぐろう。多分食べ放題。じゃあまずはキープだね。比較リストに入れよう。
Say you could get whatever you wanted, but that's a little too expensive, don't you think? Seriously, do not order that. I'll never forgive you if you do. I'm giving these merciless cat girls a warning, but they'd never dare to order it. Right? Right?
合格祝いとは言っても、散々追試を受けた上でのギリギリも良いところでしたけどね。まったく。
How are they so bad? How are chocolate and vanilla so bad at the Bell exam, whereas every other cat girl, you know what? I know why every other cat girl passed with flying colors compared to chocolate and vanilla. It's because Shigure fucking trained them compared to Cashew.
バニラは鼻歌混じりに合格したのに、ショコラは全然でしたからね。
Vanilla was fine. Chocolate struggles. I'm not surprised.
せめて鈴猫らしいところを見せてくれれば、マグロごとき私が買ってあげたのですが。
Oh, I see. A whole tuna, huh? Little sister must have several times more wealth than my store does. When did this younger sister of mine get so scary? Maybe it was after the 6th cat girl, you know.
あ、でもそうしたらマグロ1匹が入る冷蔵庫も買わなくてはなりませんね。兄様のお願いでしたらば、そちらも合わせて購入しても良いのですが。
Right, so not only do you have enough to buy a whole tuna, you have enough to buy a fridge to store the whole tuna in. We'll save that for next time, I think. Hello, Dexter.
そうですね。あまり甘やかしすぎても良くないですし。
Don't worry, I just spent the last 15 minutes complaining about fucking Ato from Lost with Garnish. I suddenly feel like her plaything. You only feel that now? I wouldn't know what I'd do with such a big refrigerator if she did end up buying me one. Though it's scary to think that she might actually buy it for me if I ask. What did you think of Ghost of Magic Girls? Oh, it was really good. Especially when the Lord became a lolly. I mean,
それはそうとして、私が出てる間に小豆とココナッツが随分と兄様に懐いてるようですね。ショコラ、バニラだけでなく良い傾向です。
What? I've started to understand what you meant when you said that cat girls are always growing. Yeah. I'm gonna be fucking Azuki and Coconut soon. I feel Shigure in on what happened while she was gone.
兄様も本当に猫殺し。いえ、女殺しですね。そんな兄様が誇らしくもありますが、女として、いえ、妹として心配にもなります。
You know what I will say about Lost with Garnish is, with Riddle Joker and Klutzy Cupid, what I liked about them when it comes to the text boxes is that when a character speaks, they have a bar to show how much the progression of how much they're speaking, so that you can tell exactly when they stop speaking, right? In Love Sweet Garnish, the thing in that is instead of having a bar to show that the characters have stopped speaking, the music quiets down, right? The volume of the music is lowered when a character speaks, and it increases again when they stop speaking. So I know exactly when they've stopped speaking. I've only realized this now in the previous episode of Loves with Garnish, because before then the volume of the music was lower, so I couldn't tell the difference. So, you know, I just wish more visual novels had either of those mechanics. What the hell do you mean by lady killer? Because, like, I accidentally skip dialogue all the time in fucking Urasekai.
まあそのあたりを考えてないのも兄様の魅力ですのでままならないものです。
She smiles knowingly as she lifts her teacup to her mouth. I'm just doing what any family member would do. No one's going to criticize me for that. As I ponder that thought, I take a sip of my own teacup.
ちなみに言っておきますが猫は多彩性の生き物なので心配はありませんよ。
I mean, you know... Listen, okay? After the 6th cat girl, you lose track. Never mind. Nope, I'm not worried about that at all. I never would have guessed, Cashew. Not like you your first experience with cat girls, with a cat girl in the heat is a fucking threesome.
もちろん嫉妬はしますが人間とは違って独占欲というものはないようです。
Yeah, how convenient.
私も兄様ならば安心して猫たちをお嫁に出せるというものですし。
Shigure, what are you implying?
小豆やココナッツが兄様を主人と慕うならば喜ばしいことですし、兄様が私が育てた娘たちにメロメロになるのは何とも言えない満足感がありますし。
I don't like what's going on here. She sits across from me, grinning while I get more and more confused. Yeah, me too. Until recently, I had considered myself business partners with the cat girls, but after getting romantically involved with chocolate and vanilla, I don't know what to say anymore.
兄様のその複雑なお顔もまた妹心をそそります。
I think it arouses more than just your spirit.
慕っている兄様をいじめたくなる罪な妹心をお許しください。
Listen, alright, look. Never mind. I still don't know what to say to her, and I turn my head away in embarrassment. Uh-oh.
マグロ一匹は高くてダメなら松坂牛一頭なんて全然無理だよ。
Is Shigure a switch? Oh, it should definitely be a sub. Are they trying to buy a fucking cow?
松坂牛は500万円か。ちょっと足りないにゃ。
Also, I did the conversion wrong. It wasn't 1700 yen for the Rachuna. It was 17,000 $1,700. It was $17,000, and they want a fucking $50,000 cow.
これも解消のないご主人に惚れた恋猫の弱み。仕方ない。
With an unresourceful master. I'm serious now. If you buy that, we'll go bankrupt. I give another strong warning to my two mischievous cat girls. So I feel like this is just an exercise in futility.
では私もそろそろおいとまいたしますね。
Don't worry, Cashew. If they buy the cow, Shigure will cover the costs. Because apparently she's got an infinite money glitch. Also known as Instagram. So yeah, thanks for your help. Thanks for all your help.
いえいえ、兄様のお手伝いをさせていただけることが妹めの幸せにございますから。では外にタクシーを待たせてありますので。
Text me when you make it home, okay? Even if you're taking a taxi home, I still worry.
兄様は本当にさらりとかっこよいですね。
What do you mean? He's just being a brother. Stop being weird.
私も妹でなければ。
Stop making it weird. I also agree. What? I didn't say that. What do you mean?
何でもありませんよ。
Oh god, that cursed video with the cow. What are you talking about? You mean the sheep?
では私はこれで失礼いたしますね。
Or are you thinking of a different video?
兄様愛してますわ。おやすみなさい。
Not trying to be cool or anything. Oh, yeah, that was a sheep. And then never mind. As I grumble, Shigure's taxi pulls out of sight. I asked you to order a pizza, but I didn't say to order 10. God. I think, listen. Chocolate. Coconut's a hungry girl, alright? She's a Maine
お
Coon.
兄ちゃん見て見て、新しい仕事できるようになったんだよ。
She needs to eat at least 5 pizzas, alright? The other 5 were for the rest of them. You know.
通信販売の注文から伝票書きまでバッチリ。褒めて褒めて。
Oh, yeah, good job. You're really giving it your all, aren't you, Coconut? A pat Coconut, who's got a pleased look on her face. Hang on.
ぐるぐるぐるぐる。
What? I brought this up before, but I don't like how her character sprite, how it's positioned in this, in this way. It feels, it makes it look like Cashew is shorter than Coconut, even though Cashew is apparently taller than her, right? Why is her head cut off at the top if they're meant to be taller, right?
ショコラが教えてくれたんだよ。ぐるぐるぐるよ。お兄ちゃんのなでなで気持ちいい。
She rubs her cheek against my chest. I guess a cat girl is a cat girl, even if she's huge. Unlike Chocolate and Vanilla, she has a very womanly figure. Yeah, I can tell. She's got a really ample bust and shapely butt too. I've started really seeing her more as a woman, and she's quite attractive. Wait, no, stop. Yeah, you're meant to wait until the cat girl goes into heat before you start thinking about them sexually, Cashew. That's not how it works. No matter how you look at it, Coconut's just a naive kitten. Listen, I can guarantee she passes the Harkins test, so it's alright. Shigure might have been trying to push you in that direction yesterday, but that still doesn't mean you should start looking at her like that, Cashew. I scold myself internally.
お兄ちゃんどうしたの？
Huh? Nothing. What are you talking about?
なんか今すごく困った顔してたから。
He's not trouble, he's just horny. I mean...
こういうの嫌だった。 やめた方がいい？
She looks up at me with eyes full of concern. Her face is so innocent. Guilt begins to tear at my heart. I take a deep breath to try to hide what I'm thinking from her Coconut. Gently stroke her once more. There's no way I'd hate it when you're playful, you know? It's cute, but I was just a little embarrassed.
照れくさい？いつもと同じなのに？変なお兄ちゃんだにゃ。ゴロゴロ。
She rubs her whole body against me without even a hint of shame. It's just a cat girl's display of affection, right? It's how a cat girl shows her love. It's just how she shows her love. She's soft and supple no matter where I touch. I try to drive away my impure thoughts by cautioning myself over and over again in my head, like I'm chanting a spell. Ah!
ココちゃんがご主人様にスリスリしてる。ゴロゴロゴロゴロ。
Alright, I'm sure that Chocolate won't be jealous anymore now that we've pat her head.
ご主人様、ショコラもゴロゴロしてください。一緒に。
I just did that though.
うん。あ、じゃあショコラも一緒に。
ココちゃんも大好き。ゴロゴロゴロ。
If Vanilla joins in, I don't know where to pet her. I don't only have enough hands for 2 cat girls. Hey, don't just force me to pet you both now. Chocolate and Coconut coil around me.
むむむむむむ。
What?
どうしたのショコラ？
ココちゃん、ちょっといい？
Huh? Chocolate disentangles herself from me and latches onto Coconut. She squeezes Coconut several times. What? Almost as though she's not quite she's not quite sure what she's feeling. Why do you keep nodding?
ふむふむ。ふむ。
どうしたのショコラ？僕どうかした？
ココちゃん、おっぱいふわふわ。めっちゃぽよぽよだよ。
You only figured this out now?
やばい、超気持ちいい。ふっかふかですにゃ。
あ、そう。
バニラとはまるでボリューム感が違うというか、こうすっごくいい感じでめっちゃふっかふか。
あ、はあ、それはありがとうなのかな。
Coconut watches in amazement as Chocolate bounces around in excitement, but gets more and more worn out with each hug. Well, it's not like I wasn't thinking about their differences a minute ago. I guess I can understand how Chocolate feels.
むむむむむむむむむ。これはご主人様もエッチな顔しちゃうのも仕方ないにゃ。
Why are you looking at me like that?
はい？エッチな顔？
No!
うん、エッチな顔。ご主人様がココちゃんにゴロゴロされてウハウハしてた。
Nuh-uh.
うははって。
She looks at me as her eyes widen and face turns bright red. No, I wasn't thinking at you like that. I wasn't looking at you like that. Well, was I say thinking? Okay, I wasn't thinking about you like that. Yeah, that would work as well. An awkward pause hangs in the air. Well, I guess you could argue that I was leering at her, but Listen, the fishnet stockings are underrated. Why do they have to be covered up by the long skirt, man? Not like I wasn't able to control myself, right? I guess I should say something. But thanks to these unexpected developments, I'm left speechless.
そうだよね。そんなわけないよね。僕なんか子供っぽくてそんな目で見れるわけないっていうか。お兄ちゃんから見たら手のかかるだけの猫っていうか。
Yeah, you're just some helpless little cat girl that can roll me up into a ball and fucking kick me across the football field.
そういう魅力とは猫とすっぽんっていうかねえ。
Well,
あくまで僕は猫で妹で色気もなくて頼りにならなくって自分で言ってて悲しくなってきたけど。
why does she keep torturing herself like this? No, I didn't mean anything like that.
そんな意味じゃないって。お兄ちゃんは僕のことその。
I mean, like, when her tits are in the center of the screen, it's kind of hard not to look at them.
エッチな目で見れるの？
Especially when they're especially when they're behind the fucking text box. Sure. Blurt out something I didn't mean to say while at a loss for words. She looks at me again, her eyes both troubled and happy. Her blue eyes troubled and her yellow eyes happy. She stares at me as she plays with her fingers. No, I didn't mean to make it seem like I was looking at her that way. I mean, like, it's literally impossible for me to not look at her tits because they're behind the text box. Okay? Not my fault. That's where they positioned. I was just trying to be careful so that it wouldn't look like I was. I mean, Coconut is innocent, sincere, and certainly still a little cat girl. Yeah, but she's a bigger cat girl than Chocolate and Vanilla, so she's older in that way as well. But she has the figure of a pin-up model. My eyes cloud over a bit. Coconut's face seems to have become extremely attractive. Before I realize it, I'm checking her out up and down.
ココちゃんはめっちゃエッチだよ。
See, Chocolate gets it.
今みたいな顔、ショコラも何かこうムラムラするもん。ムラムラ。
Oh?
ムラムラって
ね、ご主人様、ムラムラしますよね。
Listen. I'm not standing up. I'm not gonna stand up. Don't say crude things like that. What is going on? What? I clamp a hand over Chocolate's... Oh, clamp a hand over Chocolate's mouth before she can say anything more. I take a deep breath and look at Coconut sternly. Why don't we just forget about this whole thing for now? Let's all focus back on the task. We're still at work here. Coconut, if you know how to do the recipes for the online orders now, or the receipts for the online orders now, would you mind taking care of the shipping addresses as well?
わかった。
Don't blush.
じゃあ僕伝票書いてくるね。ちょっと待ってて。
With an awkward nod, she runs out of the storefront. Now that I've noticed, I can't unsee it. Meanwhile, Chocolate is running out of breath and is dying because you also covered her nose. Oh, well, she's an anime character, so she doesn't have a nose. Originally, I just thought she was cute and friendly. But now that I'm aware of her body, It's all I can do to avert my eyes. Now I think she's cute and sexy. And now both Shigure and Chocola are trying to spur me on. What a headache. Chocola? I look over at the cat girl who has suddenly gone silent. Crap. Sorry, Chocola. I didn't realize I'd put my hand over your nose too. What did I say? Stay with me. Stay with me. Chocola! I almost just ended my beloved companion's life. Vanilla, I definitely didn't almost kill your sister. Alright, good work today. Thanks. I respond to Vanilla, who had popped her head into the kitchen with a wave of my hand. I don't have much left to take care of. Thanks, though. You can go upstairs and watch TV if you want. What's up? No. This afternoon? I see. She's thinking about sex now. Oh, well, it wasn't really anything important. Oh, I definitely know what happened. I spewed out something stupid and had to keep my eyes off her. She gazes inquisitively at me, as if she has something to say. Does she know? Or maybe she just suspects something. Which one is it? Just what is Vanilla thinking? I have no idea. I mean, I do end up with 6 cat girls and maybe a 7th if Freysh is another one. But you know, that's spoilers. I don't understand how Chocolate being excited makes me a pervert. I really have no idea what she's trying to say. Well, this isn't any different from her usual behavior, but come to think of it, you got a package, Vanilla. It's from Amazon. Oh my god. Is this what you ordered the other day when you two were celebrating? I'm just going to change the subject for now. That's one way to get out of things. Huh? What's this about all of a sudden? I watch Vanilla shoot upstairs at cat speed. There isn't anything for me to be guilty about, is there? I don't really want to hear anything more about what happened with Coconut this afternoon, though. I knew it. I can't get her out of my mind now. Coconut's sensual expression suddenly appears in my head. I keep thinking about how soft her body was. Now, Shigure, Chocolate, and Vanilla are trying to egg me on. But I can't let them down. I can't let them. If this keeps up, no, I'm mature enough to overcome this. They are very excited. As you can see, Chocolate... No, not yet.
なるほど、そうですか。終わってないのですか。
She doesn't sound very satisfied with that answer. And suddenly latches onto my back.
いつ終わりますか。どのくらいで終わりそうですか。
I don't think it'll take much longer. How are you being so... Why are you being so impatient? You're acting weird, you know. What's with this attitude from her? It seems way too subtle. Tactic for Chocola. She's normally much easier to understand than Vanilla.
変ってかですね。ショコラは欲求不満なのです。
Oh,
恋猫として困るのでどうにかしてほしいなって思うのです。
yeah, but like... Compromise, you know? Her motive is pretty obvious. That's about what I expect from Chocola. I'm not sure how to respond to her.
だってですよ。最近ご無沙汰ってやつだったじゃにゃいですか。
But you know... Okay.
それなのに昼間にムラムラしちゃってからずっとムラムラなんですにゃ。
Huh?
むしろ今までちゃんと我慢したんですにゃにゃ。
He's totally trying to seduce me. You don't say. She meows sensually as she wraps herself around me. Well, I wasn't kidding when she said Chocolate was horny.
バニラは楽天市場から届いた動物 DVD に6時間は夢中ですし。
Ah, so that's what she bought.
ご主人様。
I sure.
うん。
Listen. Surely there isn't a a solo scene, right? Solo as in just chocolate and cashew, right? There have been more threesomes in Nekopara than in any visual novel I played before.
ご主人様とのチュー好きです。 ご主人様、ショコラのムラムラ度伝わりましたかにゃ。
Chocolate and I exchange saliva. She looks up at me, narrowing her glistening eyes, and smiles. You're really naughty, Chocolate.
だって大好きなご主人様ですから当たり前じゃないですか。
Yeah.
猫は素直なんですよ。気持ちも体も。そのくらい知ってますよね。もう何度も何度もショコラとエッチしてるんですから。
It was 3 times, okay? Yeah, I know you better than anyone.
ご主人様に知り尽くされちゃってますにゃ。じゃあもっとエッチなチューしたいです。
Bro. Music? They muted it. She wraps her arms around my neck. She sticks her tongue even deeper into my mouth and stirs it around. You know what? It's still tamer than my Klutzy Cupid. We don't even care that our saliva is dribbling out from our lips. She gulps down my spit while making lewd sounds.
ご主人様の唾おいしいです。じゃあ次はもっと。
Uh-oh.
お兄ちゃん、ショコラ。
Listen, Coconut. When a human and a cat girl love each other very much. Coconut's eyes widen as she holds the door open. She freezes the moment she sees Chocolate and me. At least we didn't get to the fucking part before Coconut came in. Immediately realizing that she stumbled upon, she averts her eyes and her face turns bright red.
ごめんなさい。僕、ちょっとお兄ちゃんとお話がしたくて、だから別に、二人の邪魔をしようとしたわけじゃなくて。
She shuts her eyes and shakes her head apologetically. No, it's our fault.
違うよ。悪いのは僕だから。
I mean, yeah, you could have knocked, but, it's better this way, right?
恋人だもん。そういうことだって、知らないわけじゃないし。
See, I told you that they weren't gonna have a chocolate and cashew normal regular sex scene, H scene.
僕、何言ってるんだろう。ごめんなさい。僕、帰るね。
Wait a sec. I grabbed Coconut's shoulder, preventing her from leaving. Sorry, I didn't mean to grab you so hard.
いや、今のは言いたかったわけじゃなくて。ちょっといきなりだったからびっくりしちゃっただけで。お兄ちゃん、手離して。
Oh, sorry. I quickly take my hand off her. Just a hair away from me. Coconut's fiddling with her fingers in embarrassment. She looks up at me with a hurt expression.
お兄ちゃん。
I stopped her from leaving, but what do I do now? I know that making up some excuse about all this wouldn't make things any better. And I can't just brush it off or change the subject either. Time passes as we stare at each other in silence.
ごめんなさい。
Huh? What for?
何も言わずに逃げようとしちゃったから。だから、ごめんなさいって。
Her eyes wander about as her voice trails off to a soft murmur. With her arms crossed tightly around her body, she continues to speak, her face totally flushed.
可愛くて無邪気なショコラがね。
Yes?
あんな顔で、あんなことしてたから。
Yes?
僕、すっごく驚いちゃって。
Okay.
恋人なんだから当たり前のことなのに。
I'm responding to each of these sentences because it feels like they're cut off abruptly, right? Like I'm waiting for a Kedo or a demo for the butt, but I'm not getting it.
僕の方がお姉ちゃんなのに、その、
Like that one felt right.
ああいうことしたことないから、知らなくて。
A long pained sigh escapes her lips. She looks at me pleadingly as she bites her lip.
心臓が死んじゃうかと思うくらいドキドキしちゃって、
I was waiting for it.
頭がカーッと熱くなって真っ白になっちゃって、足に力が入らなくなってしゃがみ込んじゃいそうになっちゃって、それでなんかわけわかんなくなっちゃって、お兄ちゃんごめんなさい。
I could see. Her heterochromatic eyes begin to fill with tears. Her slender fingers wrap around her arms as she gazes up at me pitifully. She lets out another anguished sigh from her half-parted lips. She's so damn sexy. This isn't the usual energetic coconut. There's a woman who's swept away there's a woman swept away by her desire. Her sweet voice sends shivers down my spine. I have the sudden irrepressible urge to embrace her.
ココち
ショコラ。
Yep. Holy.
ショコラな、何？
Listen, I told you that you can't have a normal hate scene in this game. It always has to be with two cat girls and Cashew. And in this instance, it's Coconut and Chocola.
ココちゃんこそどうしたの？そんな顔して。
そんな顔って別にいつも通りだけど。
嘘つき。すごーくエッチな顔してたよ。
エッチな顔ってそんなこと。
ねえご主人様、ココちゃんめちゃくちゃエロい顔してましたよね。
Yeah, she was. Super duper sexy face. I'm suddenly and completely aware of it. I agree without even thinking.
お兄ちゃんまでそんなこと。だって仕方ないじゃないか。
See, you wanted the music, Dexter. You got it.
ショコラのあんなエッチな顔見ちゃったんだから。
The words ooze out of her as she squeaks. As though she's finally admitting something she wanted to keep hidden.
本当は自分でも分かってたんだね。ココちゃんもそんな顔してたんだよ。ってことは、さっきのショコラと同じくらいエッチな気分だったってことかにゃ。
She grins mischievously as she spouts her assumption. As she pokes Coconut's cheek with her fingertip.
それはお兄ちゃんが急に肩とか触るから。
にゃーってかわいい声出してたもんね。ココちゃん、お昼の時ご主人様にエッチな目で見れるのって聞いた時からスイッチ入っちゃってたでしょ。やっぱり分か かるよ。同じ猫だもん。あ、もしかしてココちゃん、ご主人様とエッチなことしたくて戻ってきてたり？
Yes.
そんなこと。
Coconut scrunches up her face and bites her lip. And then she seems to give in and lifts her head up just a little bit.
お兄ちゃんにエッチな目で見られてるのかもって思ったら嬉しかったから。
With a quiet, trembling voice, he confirms what Chocolate had said. Coconut.
ですって、ご主人様。
Grr.
猫は最初の発情期が終わったら最初みたいにフラフラになったりすることはないですけど、でもスイッチが入っちゃったら我慢できなくなっちゃうんやよね。大好きなご主人様のエッチなところ見ちゃったらショコラだって我慢できなくなっちゃうもん。ね、ココちゃん。
Her mouth twists into an impish grin. Bro, Chocolate has been a fucking succubus. And she deliberately licks her lips, making sure Coconut is watching.
お昼は返事聞けなかったけど。
Why am I expecting a full head scene to happen? Bro, I'm fucking scared. I'm like, what if they just never released the all ages version?
もう一回だけ聞いてもいい？
As she squeezes her eyes shut again. Only her lips continue to move.
お兄ちゃんは僕のことエッチな目で見てくれる？
Yes, because you're my waifu.
お兄ちゃんが僕なんかとエッチしたいって思ってくれるなら。
Coconut trails off, and Chocolate interrupts her by taking her hand.
ご主人様、ココちゃんにここまで言わせていいのかにゃ。
With suggestive words and glances, Chocolate explains the situation to Coconut. At this point, I obviously had no avenue of retreat. Tried not to look at you that way, but honestly, I can't help but think that you're extremely sexy.
お兄ちゃん、それって。
Yeah. Do you want to do perfect stuff with me?
お兄ちゃんとなら僕もエッチなことをしたい。
じゃあエッチに関してはショコラの方がお姉ちゃんだから、ショコラに任せてね、ココちゃん。
Imagine she said, actually, I don't. Yeah, that's the difference between the all ages version and the 18 plus version. None of the cats actually want it.
ねえ、お兄ちゃん。
Thank God.
いいのかな？
I guarantee that the 18 plus version shows nipple.
お兄ちゃんのことこんな独り占めしちゃって。
Just like before, Coconut is wearing one of my white dress shirts and sits on the bed looking apologetic as she plays as she plays with her hair. Chocolate and Vanilla are already asleep. Interesting. So, you're not doing anything wrong, Coconut.
うんそれはそうなんだけど
When we went up to the second floor later, Vanilla was long passed out in front of the TV. That would have been cute. And when I took Vanilla to her bed to tuck her in, I found Chocolate already passed out in it. We couldn't very well fit 3 cat girls into one bed, so I'm letting Coconut stay in my room for now.
でもそのねあんなにたくさんエッチして愛してもらった上にこんな風にお兄ちゃんのこと独り占めしちゃっていいのかなってショコラとバニラの方が先にお兄ちゃんの恋猫だったのに
She mutters, playing with her hair nervously. Shigure said that cat girls don't get jealous, and Chocola was really enthusiastic about the whole thing earlier, but I still get the sense that there might be some jealousy between them. Maybe this is just Coconut's way of showing her affection, though. Don't be silly. It doesn't matter who was with me first. Chocolate and Vanilla are already fast asleep anyway. You don't have to worry so much. Or do you not want to be near me?
そんなことはあるわけないけどでも僕の方がお姉ちゃんなのに
Yeah, it should be fine.
お兄ちゃんのこと横取りしちゃったみたいで
Coconut? I grab her by the shoulder and bring her close, interrupting her. I whisper softly into her ear. As I stroke her head. Sparkle or Lolly or just small? I think she's just small, you know, like Silverwolf. Like I said, it doesn't matter who was with me first. Me, Chocolate, Vanilla, and you are all my beloved catpanions.
お兄ちゃん
Sexpanions, I mean,
ありがとうそう言ってくれて本当に嬉しい僕すっごく幸せな猫だ世界一幸せな猫だよ
also speaking of HSR, the live stream should be today, I think. Or next week. I might pull her, good for you. She's good in quantum teams. She mutters, caressing my cheek. As if she's trying to keep this bliss from escaping. She presses her body against mine. Listen, Jinku's pancakes can produce their own milk. And our lips meet.
僕もお兄ちゃんの恋猫だって思っててもいいの僕のご主人様はしぐれちゃんだけどそれでもお兄ちゃんのこともご主人様って思ってもいいのかな
I place my hand against the anxious Coconut's cheek. This time I respond by planting another kiss on Coconut's lips and patting her head. Isn't that a given? If you weren't my catpanion, I wouldn't be holding you like this right now. You don't even need to ask.
ありがとうやっぱりお兄ちゃんはかっこいいな
Coconut's smiling face moves closer to mine. I cradle her head, gently petting her.
じゃあ今日はこのままギュッて めてくれる？
God, I wish I could.
お兄ちゃんにギュッてしてもらってると僕みたいに背の高い猫でも女の子だって思えるから嬉しいんだ。
Of course we can. Of course you are. I hug her again.
あと寝るまでなでなでしててくれる？あとチューもしてほしい。
Sure, sure. Whatever you want.
ありがとう兄ちゃん、大好き。
This is why Coconut is best girl. I could feel Coconut's natural warmth across from me as the moonlight gently illuminates the room. As the two of us drift off, we savor the lingering moments of today.